Hi, this is Frank DeMore, and I'm going to show you now, early in my video today is November 14th, I gave you some information about the coming war, the Psalm 83 war, and I did mention in one of my videos that you see here when you get to my website that there wasn't any news about Jordan. Well, after I went to lunch and came back, guess what? Now even Jordan is in the news, and let me go right to it. I'm not going to take that much of your time on here, but I do want to show you because Jordan is listed as one of the nations that will be coming against Israel in the Psalm 83 war. So this says, riots in Jordan may spark Arab Spring revolution. The boiling underground volcano of anger has begun to erupt in Jordan. Mass riots follow sharp price hikes. Muslim Brotherhood in the wings. Now, back last year when I saw the uprising, I told you what was going to happen in Egypt. And essentially that's exactly what happened. The Muslim Brotherhood came out of the ashes and they took over the government of Egypt. And now we're seeing Egypt is called Israel their number one enemy. So what does this tell us from the Psalm 83 war? Well, if Jordan's names are mentioned in that psalm along with Egypt, then we can expect almost the same thing that happened to Egypt to happen in Jordan, to get rid of the ruler that's been there for a long time, replace him with another ruler like the ruler of the Muslim Brotherhood, Marsi from Egypt, and then you would have a firm alliance with the Muslim Brotherhoods uniting together to come after Israel. So what does this say? Sharp price hikes in Jordan have fanned the flames of anger and spark riots in the Muslim Brotherhood warns could be the beginning of another Arab Spring revolution across the river of Israel's eastern border. Now, this is one of the reasons why the Arab uprising took place in the first place about a year and a half ago, is because the general population were having a hard time feeding their families. And this was one of the reasons why the uprising took place against Mubarak of Egypt, and now we're seeing the same thing starting to develop in Jordan. And since Jordan is mentioned in Psalm 83, you better be watching what's going on in Jordan. So, Jordan announced on Tuesday that it would rise fuel prices, including a 53% hike on cooking gas, sparking nationwide protest in which 2 policemen were lightly wounded and the courthouse torched, police and the state television said. The trade and the industry minister goes on to tell us about these fuel prices rising, and according to this, it says the cost of the household gas from 6.5 dinars to 10 dinars per cycle, which is a large increase. So when you see here, down further in the article, more than 2,000 people demonstrated in Amman against the price hike, chanting, Nasser out, long live the great people of Jordan, holding banners that read revolution of the hungry, and this is in our interest. In the northern city of Ibid, there around 1,000 people protested, and the police said that 2 anti-riot policemen were shot and lightly wounded. So let's keep our eyes on what's going on in Jordan, because again, just as the rest of those nations are running parallel to Psalm 83, getting ready for that war, it certainly looks like this is the road that's going to for Jordan. So again, more prophecy in our face showing us that the Psalm 83 war is coming up quicker than most people think.